All right.
All right. What's happening?
We have run out of some of our supplies, and I don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty in the air, so we're just running our errands that we need to run all today. So at least we try to limit exposure overall. So we're going to
and stock up a little bit more.
Yeah, we got 2 weeks worth last time.
Yeah, and we were good.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll maybe get 2 or 3 weeks worth of stuff today, but then we also want to stock up on some stuff that looks like is running out kind of soon, just so that way we don't have to come out in like a week again. And I debated, because last time when we stocked up, Jason went by himself, and that was all fine and dandy, but I counted on the calendar today, and I have not left the campground in 19 days. Now that we are out and about and driving, I can definitely see that that was affecting me mentally, so I'm glad that I opted to come. We're at Costco right now. We made our list before we left, so we have a mission that we're gonna accomplish, and yeah, we just figured we'd obviously take you guys along because this is still the daily life of an RVer in current situations.
Carmen's good to go now.
Yeah. Okay, you think we got enough stuff?
I think so.
Well, alright. How was today? We got our errands done, which is pretty good.
Yeah, definitely more hectic than 2 weeks ago when I was out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's more empty shelves you mentioned in Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart was definitely more empty. Costco, as you can tell, Costco does a really good job of limiting people in the store at one time, so you actually have room to social distance, and then keeping the shelves stocked.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, in the front, I think I tried to film it. They showed what was out of stock, which was like Clorox, dried beans, so that way if you were coming for one specific thing, you wouldn't even have to go into the store to see that it's out of stock. I thought that was really cool. Yeah,
and then of course they do, I was telling Ray 2 weeks ago when I went shopping, like they'll be out of like a certain type of eggs, but then they'll have like the organic eggs or something like that, so they do a really good job of kind of like shuffling things around.
Right.
But
so yeah, we've been dosing up on hand sanitizer. The smell is actually like making me sick how much we've been using, but we read that you should also wipe down everything when you get home with like Clorox wipes, so we're going to be doing that. And we're going to be keeping some of the stuff like in our under storage that doesn't need to be refrigerated, obviously. And yeah, so this was very interesting, very weird to see like all the social distancing taking place, and I thought getting out of the house would make me feel better, and in a way it has. It's been good to get out and move around and just like act like there's still some normalcy going on, but then also it was kind of just, it was really weird seeing everyone in gloves and masks, and what I did notice, which was really weird, is it's so quiet. Like no one's talking to each other, because you just stand there and you wait for them to move. So there's no need to say, excuse me, like even basic words, like even in Costco, it was dead silent. It was so weird. So anyway. Back to
our RV and our quarantine. I think we're
actually like excited to go back and just feel safe in my little space and not have to come back out.
So we should be good for 2 to 3 weeks minimum.
Absolutely, minimum, we do only have like 8 rolls of toilet paper left. I think that'll still last us a while, but it's freaking me out that we can't find toilet paper. So anyway, all right, let's go home.
All right.
All right, so we have put everything away. I don't know if the Clorox wipe thing was necessary or not, but I did it anyway. And then anything that came in a plastic like package that could be taken off, I just took that off and threw that away instead of wiping it down with Clorox. So we have a very full fridge and a very full freezer at this point, so I think we're in a good position. So we wanted to talk to you about some of the items that we picked up, because we've been getting a couple questions, well actually surprisingly a lot of questions about like how we eat in the RV. Spoiler alert, it's how you eat in your home, but we also just picked up a couple other things that we wanted to talk to you about. So the first thing Jason wanted to mention was...
So we got a new carbon monoxide detector.
Yeah. You found that in Walmart today?
Yeah, Walmart. It was like 16 bucks, made by Kitty, name brand company. But one thing that I really like about it is that it shows the parts per million. It has a little screen, so it'll show you how much carbon monoxide is in here. Because that's like a pet peeve of ours, because our carbon monoxide detector that's like wired into the RV would just go off randomly. And so at the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta specifically, it just would not stop. And
we knew there wasn't carbon monoxide.
And so our Nest is also a carbon monoxide detector. And so it,
that guy
up there.
Yeah.
And so, we've been protected, but he's up high, and
well, we moved it down low for a while.
So at the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta, we moved it down low, and this also detects LP leakage, but it wasn't showing an LP leak. So this only does carbon monoxide, so we'll still have to get something for propane, but 16 bucks and it shows you the levels. That's
more excited.
Good for me, yeah. And it's battery powered. I don't need it to be wired in. So now we have 2 carbon monoxide detectors, 1 high, 1 low.
Cool. What else do I want to talk to you guys about?
Oh, this right here. Ray did it so fast we didn't even...
It's like dirty dishes. Yeah, we'll show them I emptied the ice from the freezer.
Yeah, defrosted. So we have a video up there somewhere or there.
Yes.
About defrosting the freezer, and the first time we did it took like an hour. And it wasn't... Yeah, it wasn't horrible, but it was still... painful.
Well, we did it with warm water in a bowl.
Yeah.
So we emptied everything out, put it in a cooler or somewhere. I think I put everything in the fridge, actually. Because these RV fridges, when you turn them off, they stay cold for a while if you don't open the doors. So anyway, in that video at the end, I added in this plastic sheet at the back of our freezer. So now when we defrost the freezer, I literally just pull up the 2 metal bars, the metal shelves, and I pull back the plastic, and like these huge chunks. This actually came out in 3 chunks, but it broke. Yeah. So 3 chunks the size of our freezer just came out, throw them in the sink, and
yeah. It's like a 3-minute process. 2 minutes of moving stuff out of the way, and 1 minute of pulling the ice chunks out, and it's done, and it's fully defrosted, which is
very nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Yes. So the other thing I wanted to talk about quickly was the Cosequin.
Oh yeah, Cosequin.
Yeah.
I got something to talk about.
Just because our vet told us last year, I mentioned that Carmen, like when she wakes up from a nap or in the morning, we call it achy bones, and she kind of like hobbles around a little bit. And we've tried to tug on her a little and bend her wrists sometimes to see if it's like painful.
We talk to every vet we go to get her shots. We talk to them about it. And
I know. And all of them have said, oh, I don't see an issue. One vet finally said, well, you could always try and put her on Cosequin. So we were buying it at Petco, a bottle of like 40 pills for over 40 bucks. Yeah, 45, maybe $50. And then it's on the stairs. Oh yeah, this is her one that's open. And then we found this bottle at Costco. It has 180 tablets for $36. So you have to give them, like, depending on their weight, more than needed the first 4 to 6 weeks, and then you start giving them 1 pill or less a day depending on their weight. So we have noticed a little bit of improvement already. It's been, I think, for Mexico, 3 or 4 weeks now into them. And so she still looks like she's got little achy bones, but she's doing a lot better, which is awesome.
Yeah, and overall, and we've talked about it before, we're, you know, it's a crisis, so we're trying to conserve money as much as possible. You know, staying places, and that's very easy to do in an RV. You know, we're quarantined, so we're staying in places longer, so we have less fuel bills. We're buying in bulk, so it's cheaper meals.
We've been staying long-term in Thousand Trails, which is free camping.
Yeah, so our campground cost has come to almost zero, but I did buy a luxury that I'm super excited about.
I've been wanting these for like since they came out.
Yeah, and I put it off because I have Bose headphones, but I finally picked up some AirPods today. And I'm so excited because I listen to music or something about...
A podcast or audio blog.
Yeah, probably about 80% of the day. And so when I'm sitting here working, the Bose... I have like a little ADD, so I need like something going to distract my brain. But I usually have my huge Bose Quiet Comfort headphones on all day, but when I go outside, I feel a little ridiculous with these huge headphones. And I still love the headphones. I've had the Bose headphones. This is my 2nd generation.
Yeah.
And they're my favorite. I think I've had them for all 5 years we've been married, plus probably another 5 years of us dating. So
long time.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm very excited about these AirPods. So now when I go outside, I can throw in the AirPods and still listen to music and not look like a fool. So that's my one luxury purchase.
People with AirPods.
Oh yeah, no, I don't care about that. And for me, it's like the sweat. If it's like hot outside, or if, like I try to go for a jog, like. So that's our luxury purchase for probably the year.
Yes.
We'll see. Actually, we need a new camera. This one, you might see it.
I don't want to get into it. I'm still very sensitive about it.
Yeah.
I scratched the lens on this camera and it's royally upsetting me. So, anyway. Anything else about our Costco haul?
No.
I mean, people liked the egg trick, and now people are asking for more little, like, meals. And I can show you our meals, but I am not, like, creative. We eat a lot of sandwiches. Like, I kind of felt like a one-trick pony with that.
No, you have some other, because we got some good, we have some good meals. They're not,
yeah.
Neither of us are chefs. Ray is closer to being a chef than me, but I'm not.
No, you're a PB&J. Yeah. So, although I will show you this because we're about to heat this up. Not the whole thing, so don't judge us right away. But this chicken Alfredo from Costco, the pre-made one, we've had this before. It is really good. So, if you are feeling lazy, that is something we recommend from Costco, is their chicken Alfredo.
Yeah, and indulgent.
It is very indulgent. You don't need to eat a lot to feel full. And we're still not in peak shape. I don't know. I don't think it was just Sunday. I think it's just overall. I knew we were just talking about it earlier. It's, I don't know. It is like a depression-ish feeling. The slow internet here makes it hard for us to focus on work. Yeah,
because
I wasn't talking to the camera. I was talking to my mom earlier.
Were you?
When I was talking about the depression.
No, I thought you were in in the car. You were saying it's kind of, anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So we have...
I'm not getting out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just weird.
Yeah, it's a weird mood, weird vibe going on. So we are, but you kind of once you hit a level of like, I don't know the right word, of just like not feeling good, you finally have that day where you snap out of it. And I feel like today was kind of that day. I was just like, I'm so sick of, we've been waking up late, and we normally get up earlier. And so I'm like, I'm so sick of waking up late. I'm so sick of, you know, not taking care of ourselves, and we need to get back in the routine of doing our morning walks and stuff like that. So anyway, I actually do think the vlogs are helping, because picking up a camera is forcing us to get dressed and clean the house and, you know, be normal. So we're glad to have you guys along on this journey with us, and it's been kind of fun seeing how everyone's been reacting to the daily vlogs and just getting like little peeks into our life instead of having the video be an adventure, you know?
Yeah. And you still don't get our whole day, because
I mean, you're seeing a 10 to 20 minute video in a 12-hour period. So
yeah.
But yeah, it's been fun opening up a little bit more and just showing them mundane, you know.
Yeah. We'll try to show you more about the stuff we haven't been showing you, which is like our work life, because we usually get a bunch of work done and then we start videoing. So we'll try to fit some of that stuff in, and then some of the other RV stuff that is different than a house, just a little bit. I mean, it's very similar to living in a small apartment. So we'll show off some of that special stuff, and then Carmen. Everyone's been asking about Carmen.
We've gotten a lot of requests for Carmen videos.
So we'll do a typical day for Carmen in the RV and what she does every day, and you know.
Yeah. I'll give you a hint. It's a whole lot of nothing. Huh? What are you doing? You ready for your video? Your big debut? Okay. She has a bed now. We brought in the truck bed since we're not using it, on both sides of the desk. So she now gets to pick and choose whose feet she sleeps on during the day.
Yeah, so, and she changes her mind throughout the day and moves back and forth.
Sometimes she'll just literally move from one spot to the other because she doesn't like that position anymore. Anyway, we hope that you are doing well, staying healthy, keeping a positive mindset, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.